You are not stuck in your life. You are stuck inside your mind. And the worst part is, you don't even realize it. Your thoughts are not helping you. They are controlling you. Every fear, every doubt, every delay. It all starts inside your mind. And your mind is lying to you. You wake up every day. But you are not free. You open your eyes. But your mind is already speaking. You are behind. You are not enough. You will fail again. And you believe it. Not because it is true. But because it is loud. This is the first cage. Not bars of metal. But bars of thought. You don't see it. But you feel it. Heavy mornings. Heavy thoughts. Heavy life. But nothing is physically holding you. Only your mind. Stoics understood this thousands of years ago. They said, it's not events that disturb us, but our interpretation of events. Read that again. Nothing outside is your prison. Everything inside is. Your mind is not your enemy. But it becomes dangerous when it is uncontrolled. It creates stories. Stories about failure. Stories about rejection. Stories about future pain. And then it makes you live inside them. Before anything even happens. You suffer twice. Once in imagination. Once in reality. And sometimes only in imagination. That is the real prison. You are sitting in a room. Thinking about problems that do not exist yet. You are arguing with people. Who are not even in front of you. You are losing battles. That have not even started. This is mental captivity. And the worst part? You call it overthinking. But it is not thinking. It is self-created suffering. Stoics didn't try to stop thoughts. They mastered response. They asked one question. Is this in my control? If no, ignore it. If yes, act on it. That's it. Simple. But powerful. Your mind wants drama. Stoicism removes drama. Your mind says, what if I fail? Stoicism says, if I fail, I will handle it. Your mind says, what if they judge me? Stoicism says, let them judge. Because opinion is not control. Reaction is control. And most people lose control. Before life even begins. Overthinking feels deep. But it is actually weakness. Weak minds replay problems. Strong minds solve them. Weak minds imagine outcomes. Strong minds create actions. Every time you overthink, you are giving your mind permission to weaken you. Not once. Not twice. Repeatedly. Until you feel stuck. But here is the truth. Nothing changed outside. Everything changed inside. This is the most important lesson. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer. Thoughts come and go. Like weather. But you are the sky. Not the storm. Not the clouds. Not the rain. Just the sky. And the sky does not panic. But you do. Because you believe every thought is you. It is not. Some thoughts are fear. Some thoughts are memory. Some thoughts are imagination. But none of them are identity. Today's world makes it worse. Notifications. Comparison. Social media. Pressure. You see others winning. And your mind starts attacking you. You are behind. But you are not behind. You are distracted. You are comparing your life to someone's highlight reel. And then you suffer. Not because your life is bad, but because your perception is broken. Freedom is not doing anything you want. That is chaos. Freedom is control. Control over attention. Control over reaction. Control over thoughts. Discipline is not punishment. It is protection. Protection from your own mind. When you discipline your thoughts, you stop being a victim of them. The prison is not locked. It only feels locked. Because you never questioned it. Every time a negative thought appears, you have two choices. Believe it. Or challenge it. Most people believe it instantly. That is where suffering begins. But if you pause, if you question, if you observe, the thought loses power. Not all thoughts deserve attention. Some thoughts deserve silence. Pain is real. But suffering is optional. Pain happens once. Suffering repeats it in your mind. You replay conversations. You replay failures. You replay rejection. Again. And again. And again. That repetition is the prison. Stoicism teaches. Let it pass. Do not hold it. Do not feed it. Do not become it. Think back. Every time you thought, I can't handle this. You handled it. Every time you thought, this will break me. You survived it. So why believe the next thought? Your mind has lied before. And it will lie again. But you don't have to listen. Control is not loud. It is quiet. It is the moment you stop reacting instantly. It is the pause before emotion. It is the silence before response. That pause is power. Most people never reach it. Because they react instantly. But you don't have to. You can pause. You can choose. You can lead your mind instead of following it. Your mind will never stop speaking. That is not the problem. The problem is when you start obeying every thought. Freedom is not silence. Freedom is control. Control over reaction. Control over attention. Control over belief. Because most people don't live life. They react to life. Thought comes. And they follow it instantly. Fear appears. And they obey it instantly. Doubt appears. And they accept it instantly. That is not thinking. That is surrender. But there is a moment. A very small moment. Where everything changes. A pause. Before reaction. Before emotion. Before belief. In that pause. You are not a prisoner anymore. You are the observer. You see the thought. But you don't become it. You hear fear. But you don't follow it. You feel doubt. But you don't obey it. And slowly, the mind loses control over you. Not because thoughts stopped. But because you stopped feeding them. That is real discipline. That is real stoicism. And when you reach this state, you finally understand something very deep. You were never trapped in life. You were only trapped in untrained thought. And now, you see clearly. The prison was never locked in the first place.